Welcome back, beautiful bastards! Today we're diving into a serious topic, the top 5 most dangerous cities in California. Yeah, you heard that right. We're peeling back the sunshine and palm trees to expose the gritty underbelly of the Golden State. We're talking about the places where you might want to double-check your car insurance, maybe invest in some pepper spray, just to be safe. Let's get into it. First up, we're heading to Oakland. This city, often overshadowed by its glamorous neighbor San Francisco, has a unique charm and character all its own. Now, Oakland is a city of contrasts. It's a place where you can find both incredible beauty and stark challenges. You've got stunning views of the bay, a vibrant art scene, and a rich cultural tapestry that reflects the diversity of its residents. And let's not forget the food. Oakland is a food lover's paradise, with food trucks and restaurants offering a wide array of delicious cuisines from around the world. But, and this is a big but, Oakland has also been grappling with high crime rates for years. We're talking violent crimes, property crimes, the whole shebang. It's a reality that casts a long shadow over the city's many positives. One of the main drivers of crime in Oakland, and this is a recurring theme you'll see throughout this list, is poverty. The economic disparity here is palpable. Oakland has a significant wealth gap, and when people are struggling to make ends meet, they're more likely to turn to desperate measures. This wealth disparity is visible in the neighborhoods, where you can see stark contrast between affluence and poverty. Another factor is gang activity. This isn't just a minor issue, it's a deeply rooted problem that has plagued the city for decades. Oakland has a long and complicated history with gangs, and their presence continues to fuel violence in the city. We're talking turf wars, drug trafficking, and other criminal activities that make headlines for all the wrong reasons. The kind of stuff that makes headlines for all the wrong reasons. It's a cycle that's hard to break and has a profound impact on the community. And let's not forget about the elephant in the room: guns. The prevalence of firearms exacerbates the violence, making an already volatile situation even more dangerous. Oakland, like many cities in America, has a problem with gun violence. Easy access to firearms just throws fuel on an already volatile situation. Easy access to firearms just throws fuel on an already volatile situation. It's a complex issue that requires multifaceted solutions. Now, I don't want to paint Oakland as some kind of lawless wasteland. It's not. There are vibrant communities, beautiful parks, and a strong sense of local pride. There are tons of amazing people working hard to make Oakland a safer place. Community leaders and local organizations are tirelessly working to address these issues and bring about positive change. But the reality is, crime is a serious issue here, and it's something you need to be aware of. It's a city of contrasts, where beauty and hardship coexist, and understanding this complexity is key to appreciating Oakland for what it truly is. Next up on our not-so-joyful tour of California's most dangerous cities is Stockton. This city, often overshadowed by its more glamorous neighbors, has a story that is both compelling and tragic. Now, Stockton is located in California's Central Valley, and it's been hit hard by economic hardship. The city has faced numerous financial crises over the years, including a high-profile bankruptcy in 2012. We're talking high unemployment, poverty, the works. The economic downturn has left many residents struggling to make ends meet, and the impact is visible in the rundown neighborhoods and long unemployment lines. And unfortunately, that's created a breeding ground for crime. When people are desperate and opportunities are scarce, crime often follows. Stockton has a particularly high rate of violent crimes. The city has seen a surge in incidents that range from assaults to armed robberies, making it one of the most dangerous places in California. We're talking assaults, robberies, homicides, the kind of stuff that'll make your hair stand on end. The fear of becoming a victim is a daily reality for many residents. In fact, Stockton has consistently ranked among the cities with the highest homicide rates in the country. This grim statistic is a stark reminder of the challenges the city faces, not exactly a statistic to brag about. The high crime rates have garnered national attention, but not the kind that brings positive change. One of the biggest challenges facing Stockton is its gang problem. Gangs have a strong presence in the city, and they're responsible for a significant amount of the violence. Gangs have a strong presence in the city, and they're responsible for a significant amount of the violence. These groups often recruit young people, offering them a sense of belonging in exchange for their involvement in criminal activities. It's a vicious cycle, with poverty and lack of opportunity driving people towards gangs, and gangs then perpetuating the violence. Breaking this cycle is one of the city's most pressing challenges. Another issue is the lack of resources. The city government and community organizations are often underfunded and overwhelmed, making it difficult to provide the support that residents need. Stockton's police department has been stretched thin, and they're struggling to keep up with the crime rate. With limited manpower and resources, the police are often reactive rather than proactive. This means that crimes often go unsolved, which emboldens criminals and creates a sense of lawlessness. The lack of accountability only fuels more crime. Look, Stockton isn't all doom and gloom. Despite the challenges, there are pockets of hope and resilience throughout the city. There are good people there working hard to turn things around. Community leaders, volunteers, and local businesses are all playing a part in the city's slow but steady recovery. But the reality is, it's a city facing some serious challenges, and crime is a major one. Addressing these issues will require a concerted effort from everyone involved, from government officials to everyday citizens. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to San Bernardino, a city that's been through the ringer in recent years. Once a thriving hub, San Bernardino has faced a series of challenges that have left it struggling to find its footing. From economic downturns to social issues, the city has seen better days. San Bernardino has struggled with poverty, unemployment, and a whole lot of crime. The economic hardships have led to numerous businesses shutting down, leaving many without jobs and a means to support their families. We're talking gang violence, drug trafficking, the kind of stuff that makes you want to lock your doors and stay inside. The streets, once bustling with activity, now often feel deserted and unsafe. One of the biggest issues facing San Bernardino is its gang problem. Gangs have a strong presence in the city, and their activities have a ripple effect on the community. Gangs have a strong foothold in the city, and they're responsible for a significant amount of the violence. Their influence extends to various parts of the city, making it difficult for residents to feel safe. We're talking turf wars, drug deals gone wrong, the kind of stuff that makes you fear for your safety. These incidents are not just isolated events, they are part of a larger, more troubling pattern. Another major problem is the lack of opportunity. With factories and businesses closing down, job opportunities have become scarce, leaving many residents in a state of perpetual struggle. San Bernardino has a high poverty rate, and many residents struggle to make ends meet. The lack of economic opportunities has led to an increase in homelessness and poverty, affecting families and individuals alike. This lack of opportunity can lead to desperation, and desperation can lead to crime. When people feel they have no other options, they may turn to illegal activities as a means of survival. And let's not forget about the impact of drugs. The drug problem in San Bernardino is a significant contributor to the city's woes. San Bernardino, like many cities in America, has been hit hard by the opioid epidemic. The crisis has overwhelmed local resources and has had a devastating impact on the community. Drug addiction can fuel crime as addicts resort to theft and other illegal activities to support their habits. This creates a vicious cycle that is hard to break. Now, I don't want to paint San Bernardino as a hopeless case. There are many people in the community who are working tirelessly to turn things around. There are people there working hard to make a difference. Community leaders, volunteers, and local organizations are all playing a part in trying to improve the situation. But the reality is, it's a city facing an uphill battle, and crime is a major obstacle. The road to recovery is long and fraught with challenges, but with continued effort and support, there is hope for a brighter future. Alright folks, we're heading to Compton, a city that needs no introduction. Compton has a reputation, and it's not a good one. For decades, Compton has been synonymous with gang violence, drugs, and crime. And while things have improved somewhat in recent years, Compton still has a long way to go. Compton's reputation for crime stems from its history. Back in the 1980s and 90s, Compton was caught in the grip of the crack epidemic, and gang violence was rampant. The city became notorious for its high crime rates, and that reputation has been hard to shake. While crime rates have decreased in Compton in recent years, they're still significantly higher than the national average. Gangs are still a problem, and poverty and lack of opportunity continue to fuel crime. But here's the thing about Compton. It's more than just its reputation. There are good people in Compton, people working hard to make their community a better place. There are community organizations working to combat gang violence, provide opportunities for youth, and break the cycle of poverty. Compton is a city that's been through a lot, but it's also a city with a lot of heart. It's a city that's fighting back against its demons, and it's a city that deserves our attention. Last but not least, we're heading to Richmond, a city that's no stranger to crime. Richmond has struggled with violence, poverty, and a lack of opportunity for years, but the city is also home to a resilient community that's fighting for a better future. One of the biggest challenges facing Richmond is its history of industrial decline. The closure of shipyards and other industries led to widespread unemployment and poverty, which created fertile ground for crime. Another issue is the presence of gangs. Gangs have a significant presence in Richmond, and they're responsible for a large portion of the city's violent crime. Turf wars, drug trafficking, and retaliation fuel a cycle of violence that's difficult to break. But amidst the challenges, there's hope. Richmond is home to a number of community organizations working to combat crime and improve the lives of residents. From youth outreach programs to job training initiatives, these organizations are making a real difference. Richmond is a city that's been through a lot, but it's also a city with a lot to offer. It's a city with a rich history, a vibrant culture, and a community that's determined to create a brighter future. So there you have it, folks, the top 5 most dangerous cities in California. Look, I know this wasn't exactly a lighthearted topic, but it's important to be aware of the realities of crime, even in a state known for its sunshine and beaches. Remember, knowledge is power, and being informed is the first step towards staying safe. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay safe out there. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates. See you next time.